Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. We are here from a very grim Stamford Bridge, but it doesn't matter because we've won a cup, another cup, and it's a brilliant, brilliant youth setup we have here. I'm so excited. I'm joined by Charlie from the Daily Mail. Charlie, thank you so much for talking to us.
Yeah,
that was fantastic, wasn't it?
no worries, mate. Yeah, no, it was great. You know, it's so good to be here under a positive atmosphere for once. And there's not so much pressure on, but you know, it is. I think it's the fourth youth cup we've won in 6 years, fourth or fifth youth cup we won in 6 years. So it's immensely positive. I thought it was a bit of a scrappy game in the first half. Manchester City are a lot more physical side than Chelsea's youth team, and in fact I know for a fact that that's what they've put their emphasis on. But I think in the end, quality told. You know, Chelsea's main player in this team is Tammy Abraham. We all know that. You know, that's their focal point of the team. We had trouble getting him in the game in the first half, but then second half, you know, he scored a beautiful header that the keeper had just no chance with.
Yeah.
He was just rooted to the spot of the City keeper, and from there on, really, it was almost plain sailing. You know, Chelsea kind of killed the game. Obviously scored another couple of nice goals, and it's great. You know, I think this sort of thing we've seen over the last few years, and we always say how great it is to win the Youth Cup, and I think for the players involved and the fans here, of course it is, but you know, it's always tempered with the reality of, can these boys make it in the first team? Is the structure there for them to make it in the first team? Well, I think if you're talking about purely tonight, I think it's a thoroughly deserved win and a thoroughly deserved cup.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think you're absolutely right.
It's more than Tottenham won.
More than Tottenham. Yeah, absolutely. You're completely right. You know, this team have looked excellent. You know, they've got great individual brilliance.
Yeah.
They're a really good collective. If you were to pinpoint a man, I know you said that Abraham is a talisman of this team, but can I get your thoughts on Jadon Silva? Because I think that he really is a solid proposition and could have a massive future in the game.
Well, it was interesting watching De Silva tonight because I came here against Blackburn, I think, in the last round.
Yeah.
And because they weren't as much of a threat, he was basically playing as a left winger.
Yeah.
And you know, it's very, very interesting. I mean, obviously he plays left back for this team, and he is basically the main creative outlet, which is very odd for a left back.
Yeah.
Against Blackburn, Chelsea were pretty much playing like four up front with him as a wide left striker. Against City, a much better team, a much more developed side, he couldn't do that because their number 7 on the right was so good.
Lively, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. So he had to play a lot more reined in, and he played a lot. He played really, really well, and it was really good to see him play a little bit more disciplined, but still add to the kind of attacking, you know, process.
Absolutely. Do you know what I think's really exciting about him? I think that if we're going to start playing a system with wing-backs, you know, if Conte's here for a little while, you never know. I think the future could be really bright for that kid.
And he's even shorter than you.
Even shorter than me, yeah. It's lovely to be, there's a professional footballer player who is smaller than me.
Yeah, no, look, it was a fantastic night. I think apart from a little bit of scrappiness in the first half, I think Chelsea played really, really well. By far the better team, and you know,
Class told.
There are critics of our academy system, rightly so. They're critics of the amount of youth team we get in the first team, and rightly so. But I think on nights like tonight, you've really got to applaud the work done by people like Neil Bath and Joe Edwards and Jody Morris and all the people involved in this. And you know, it's a great thing.
Championes. Guys, comment below. Let us know what you think of this. I think it was a fantastic game, and we look brilliant. Go on, you Blues.
Hello and welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. We're going to be previewing the Chelsea-Manchester City FA Youth Cup final, second leg, which is taking place at Stamford Bridge tonight. I'm delighted.